we have learned like yesterday about ecosystem and the population, like community and the environment. And today we're gonna like look in depth about like what's the difference between like the individuals and then the population. So before we study our lesson, I want you guys to do like a little bit like warm up like activity. So you can come up, like move the pictures around. So before you come up, I want to like explain to you what you gonna do here. So there are like several pictures here, and like there are 1, 2, 3, like there's 6, 7. There are 7 pictures here, and I want you to like there are 2 kind of like categories of the pictures, and you learn about like what you learn about like some vocabulary, like some concepts like before, like yesterday. So I want you like to separate these pictures into 2 different categories. So like if you think like some of the pictures belong to the same category, and then you like move them like to the same column, and the rest of the category like it goes to the right column. Do you have any question about this? No? Okay, so I will ask you like you guys like one by one and come here to move the pictures. So Zion first. Okay. So next, Alfredo. Okay. Next, Lisa. Okay. Next, Jeremiah. Okay. So next, Brendan. Okay. Okay, so let's look at it together. Do you find something that like your classmates like moved and you think it goes to the wrong column? Or do you agree with like what your classmates did with like the categories?
I agree.
So Alfredo, you agree? Any different opinions?
That one right here is living, and that one on the right is non-living.
Non-living. Okay. So you mean here is non-living? Okay. So what do you think this is?
They're going to live.
Yeah. So they're going to be living. Which one of these is non-living? Brennan?
That one right there.
Which one?
That one?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this?
Oh no, it's a bird.
It's bird, right?
Yeah.
So do you think it's non-living or living? Living? Okay. So do anyone found that it's any non-living here?
No.
No? So maybe you think like another like category. So like those all living stuff. So what do you think like what's the difference between these pictures? Did you notice? So there's a one bird here. There's like a one bee here. And there's like a one bird here. And then there's like a lot of bees, a lot of birds, a lot of people.
The humans, animals, and plants.
But there are only 2. There are only 2 columns. Jeremiah.
Maybe one side, humans go on one side and birds or something, birds go on the other side.
The living and non-living.
Maybe go to your mini lesson now.
Okay,
then
so
we'll come
yeah,
back to
so
this.
since we have like a lot of like disagreement about this, we can go like our next slides and then we can figure out like what are the two categories are. So today we're gonna talk about like, the individuals and their population. So what is individual? Jeremiah.
Something by itself.
Yeah, something by itself, like one deer, right? What is population?
A group.
Brandon? A group? Yeah, a group of.
Same living things.
Yeah, a group of.
Deer. A group of deers.
Yes, right. So, an individual is like one deer, and then the population is a group of deer, right? So do you remember what we did, like in the here?
Oh, I see.
Okay, so Jeremiah,
Like,
what do you think like those question mark are?
you have to find.
Would you come up?
You have to find what like individual and a group.
Good job, good job. So the question mark will be like, this will be like the individual, and this will be, yeah, a group or population, right? A group of same kind of like plants or animals. So can we like do it like really quickly right now?
Oh, you have to put the marker down.
Okay, so
That's one bush.
okay, correct. So did you guys all agree, Alfredo?
I was maybe tell that one on the
Which one?
with the on the right button. The first, yeah.
The first? You can come like close, yeah. You think there's one or more than one?
More than one. because
So,
I see one.
Yeah, so there are more than one. Do you think it's individual or population?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you like sit there, it will be like difficult to see. There are like 3 birds here. But yeah, if you come close, you will see like there are 3 birds. Okay, so like we can like figure out like what's the individual and what's the population, right? Okay, so right now, let's like read the definition of the population together. Okay, let's read it together.
A population is a group of the same kind of plant or animal living in the same ecosystem.
Okay, so after definition, I want you to think about this question. This one, let's read it together like this question.
Is an alligator living in Georgia a part of the same population as an alligator living in Alabama? Why?
Okay, so this is a question, and I want you guys like to work in pairs. Just think about like, do you think it is or do you think no? So, and also give the reasons to support your answer. Okay, so like Alfredo, you can work with Brandon, and you 3 can work together. Just talk to each other, like what do you think of it and why do you think of that? Okay, so let's get back together. So I just want your people in your group like talk about like what do you talk about in your group? What about Jeremiah, what about your group?
I put Zion said he think they chose to live in Alabama. And Lynette said she think they live in Alabama because there's not many alligators and swamps in Georgia.
Okay, yeah. What about you guys?
Kind of like that. The same thing as we said. Yeah.
So you also choose to live in Alabama?
We choose the alligators. The alligators live more near. Yeah, alligators live in Alabama because I don't know.
Oh, it's fine. Let's get back like together. Let's look at the questions, okay? Let's look at here. So an alligator living in Georgia? What's the population for that? That's an individual, right? An alligator, one alligator living in Georgia. So what's the population of this? Jeremiah.
One alligator?
So like we talk about like the here, individual is one deer, right? And the population is a group of deer. So here, an alligator living in Georgia is one individual. So what's the population of this?
Group.
Yeah, a group of what?
Alligators?
Yes, so for this one, it's a group of alligators living in Georgia. It's a population, right? So what about this one? An alligator living in Alabama. What's the population for this one?
A group.
Brandon? Yeah. The whole sentence? Can you see it in whole sentence?
Population in Alabama is a group of alligators.
Yes, so a group of alligator living in Alabama is this a population, right? So do you think like this is the same population? Do you think it's the same population? A group of alligator living in Georgia and a group of alligator living in Alabama. Are they the same population? Look at the definition here. Read it let's read it together. A population is a group of the same kind of a plant or animal living in the same ecosystem. So do you think like the alligator living in Georgia and a group of alligator living in Alabama are the same population? No, right? Why?
Because they don't live like.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
They're in different states.
Yes, they are in different states means they are not in the same
Ecosystem.
Yes, so they live in different ecosystems, so they are not the same. So they are not the same population. Okay, yeah, good job. So let's do our work session right now. So we're gonna parry the page 142. Let's open your science book and turn to 142.
Will you put the
Oh,
pen down? Yeah, sorry. That's okay.
Yeah, 142. 142. And I want you guys group read 142, the text on the right, and then answer the question on the left. So you two can read together, and you three can read together. Yeah, this one, you three can read together.
One deer is an individual. A group of deer is called a population. A population is a group of the same kind of plant or animal living in the same ecosystem. A blue jay is an individual. A group of blue jays is a population. Robins are birds too, but robins are a different population because robins are not the same as
A blue jay is an individual. A group of blue jays is a population of birds too.
Oh, I think you can
Are
just
different population because
Yeah,
robins
we only
are
have to
the same
read
as
the
text
text on
The
one
averages
and answer the question 1, 2, 3.
The lead is part of a compilation
Oh no,
of
here.
a modern living. The red-winged blackbird can give an
No, you don't stop like 142. You just have to read 142 and answer questions 1 to 3. Okay.
There is various population in this picture. This page. In the picture? That's
Yeah, right here.
Let's see. I can't really see this quite. There's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Where? Let's see everything. Where? Okay, let's, okay. And a behavior can be part of one kind of population. Put an S at the end. It's an alligator living. Is a population?
Yeah, we do this, but you just try to write down the answer and then like explain it. Why do you think it's different and why do you think it's the same? Yes. So they are not the same because of living different states, right? Got it. We just talk about because they really so the population, so we can say the population is a group of the same kind and they were the same ecosystem. So here, the alligator is living in Jubaland. So the population will be a group of alligators. And then the alligator living in Ghana will be a group of alligators living in Ghana. So do you think that's the same population? No, one is not. Yes, that's your answer. So you can just write down what you just said, right? Yes, yes. Okay, I think everyone got the right answer. So before we get out of the classroom, I have like a summary, like activity, like summary sentence for you guys. So I want like each of you write we're gonna just do the second one. So I want you each of you write a sentence in your workbook. So I want you like a blank is a part of a population of blank that's blank. So I can give you like example here is like an individual deer is a part of a population of deer that live in the same ecosystem, right? So you can like come up like different examples of the sentence. You just write one sentence, like you can just write the blank here, like on your workbook here. Yes, right. You can just write it here. So yeah, when you finish, just raise up your hand and you are free to go. I think Jeremiah did a good job. I can read his sentence. A dog is a part of a population of groups that live in the same place. So you got it? Yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Yes, I like this. So Brandon's sentence is like, an individual blue jays is a part of a population of blue jays that live in the same place. That's really
Awesome.
good sentence. Thanks. You can go to the classroom. Yeah, the sentence makes sense. I wanted you to like the sentence. That is a part of population of them. That when did you hear like what Jeremiah and Brandon said? A dog is a part of the population of a group of dogs that live in the same place. And Brandon is like individual blue jays is a part of the population of blue jays that live in the same place. That sentence is wrong.